things are not always as they appear. That is the mantra on which award-winning author Stephen Dubner has founded his brand, Freakonomics. The Freakonomics podcast is regularly downloaded 8 million times per month. Now, Stephen is spinning off the success of Freakonomics and creating a new podcast called Tell Me Something I Don't Know, where everyday people can be involved in his live journalism game show style platform. His new podcast will be taking over Joe's Pub in New York City for 6 live shows from October 5th to the 7th. There are big names set to co-host the event, and here to tell us more is the radio personality himself, Stephen Dubner. So speaking of your new podcast, Tell Me Something I Don't Know. First off, tell me something I don't know about this podcast.
This show is kind of Freakonomics Radio Live. Freakonomics Radio, for people who've heard it, they'll know it. It's reported and produced journalism. So it's interviews that are then edited, and we kind of write a script and draw a narrative and do a deep dive on a topic. And if you were to watch someone make that live, you would kill yourself. It'd be very, very, very boring. It takes many, 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 many hours.
Yeah.
This is a kind of short, fun, live version with the same spirit of inquiry. The inquiry being, like what I always think is the mantra of the work I do is, we want to tell you things you always thought you knew but didn't, and things you never thought you wanted to know about but actually do. So in the second category are kind of weird, interesting things that you'd never really give a second thought to. In the first category are conventional wisdoms that we upend. And so this is a live version where I'm the host, I have a co-host, we have a live fact checker, and then guests from the audience get up and try to wow us with their amazing facts.
Well, have you been wowed so far with any insane facts?
It is so much fun. I mean, we're kind of in the middle, we're still a startup, it's still new, but we've tried a few different versions out. We've had some where we had a panel with 3 celebrity co-hosts, but now we're down to just having a parade of guests, usually 5 or 6 per night. And they can range from, we've had the founder of the Blue Man Group to one of the inventors of fantasy sports. So sometimes you get these origin stories that you didn't know anything about. We get a lot of scientists, we get a lot of entertainers, we get a lot of smart, wacky people with demonstrably true, hopefully, facts that they want to tell us about anything from engineering to politics to sports to life in general. And then we kind of talk about it, try to draw more out of them. And because it's a game show, we ultimately crown a winner.
Oh, awesome. Well, then what's the purpose or what's the benefit, let's say, of doing a show like that live?
Yeah, that's a great question. So anytime I'm a writer by training and by nature, that's what I do. So anytime you do a different format, there are upsides and downsides. There are some things about writing a book where you have a big advantage over writing an article versus writing a lecture, whatever, right? Doing a recorded radio show like Freakonomics Radio, you get to have all kinds of time to present the information, to do big research and so on. What you lose is spontaneity. What you lose is the response of someone in the room with you. Tell Me Something I Don't Know captures those because it's live. It's a live show. We tape it in front of a live audience. The chemistry that's created between me, the other people on stage, the guest, and the audience just changes the way that you have a conversation. People tend to be more generous. They tend to be more outgoing. They kind of want to be funny because, laughter is the one thing that you can judge from the audience. And then also, things happen that you weren't planning on. You find out things you never thought you would, and then the response... Even
further from the original thing that I didn't know.
Always.
An additional something
Because sometimes
that you didn't see coming.
People came to tell you originally turns out to be not very interesting. And then you push hard on one thing they said in it, and it turns out that there's a whole nother thing that they never really thought much about because that's what they do. They're a butcher, they're an engineer, they're a NASA scientist, whatever, so they take it for granted that everybody knows it. Well, we didn't know that. So that's really the thing is this began when I started to fly on airplanes a lot, and I'd sit next to someone, get in a conversation, they'd say, I do such and such. I'd say, oh, that sounds interesting. Tell me something I don't know about that. And I found it's just a great icebreaker. So now I just break the ice, in public.
Break the ice in public. Well, you're going to be here in New York, but this is kind of like your traveling show now.
It's really fun. I started a little production company. We have a really good time together. And when you go out, my first career was playing music. I was in a band that got signed to a record label, and that's how I ended up in New York. And then I quit that because I didn't want to be traveling around doing live shows. So now here I am, 20 years later, traveling around doing live shows. But we're like a band, but very nerdy. No drugs, very little alcohol involved. And yeah, we've done shows in Philadelphia and Minneapolis and Chicago and many other places. And what's great about that is when we bring our show to those places, you get to tap the local smart people, universities, institutions, manufacturers, whatever is there. And so it's a great way to see America. My dream would be for anyone and everyone to start using this format in places like schools and hospitals and prisons, et cetera, because if you can create a community of conversation among your community, whatever it is, there's something really, I think, inspiring about asking of someone else, I know that you do something interesting or know a lot or spend a lot of time working on this and that, and I don't know much about it. I'd love you to tell me. It's something very inviting and very generous of spirit about it. And so I would love this to be copied a lot. So we've tinkered with branching out in that way. We haven't done it yet, but my dream long term is that we can go in that direction.
One last question. For people who would be attending Joe's Pub, is there anything that they should be prepared for or expecting?
Okay, so let me unclench everyone's buttocks for a minute, because so there is the impression that we just call on people randomly, like total open mic, and we don't actually do that very often. Okay. Sometimes we do. Usually, we invite people who know they are going to get up on stage and present. So if you want to come see a show, don't worry.
See the show.
You're just buying tickets to see the show. We're not going to force you to tell us something about your great aunt who invented some new blueberry pie and da-da-da. If you're dying to, you can try to get on stage. But mostly the audience is there to have a good time. At Joe's Pub, it's a pub, so you can drink while you listen to nerds talk. So that I feel is a really good compliment to it. And at the end of the night, you learn a lot. I've learned so much about all kinds of food things, science things, sports things, history things, entertainment things. So I love it, and I hope other people will.
All right, well, listen, Stephen Dubner, thank you again for joining us and this time telling us something that we didn't know about your new podcast. And all the best luck with it. Can't wait to see where this goes.
My pleasure, Jenna. Thanks so much.
Tickets are still available for 6 upcoming shows of Tell Me Something I Don't Know at Joe's Pub here in New York. Visit our website at metrofocus.org for more information.